So the first thing you want to do in Sea of Thieves is all these tips that are popping up, just completely ignore them. They're not going to help you in any way whatsoever. Like, you can learn all this stuff and more just from playing on your own and listening to people like me, okay? Like, you don't need to, like, different voyagers sold for... Yeah, see, look at that. You don't need it. Alright. So now, first thing you need to do is you see this stuff out here, you don't even need to go over there. You don't even need to look at that shit. Like, seriously. You just need to go back to the tavern. Back to the tavern. Pull out your handy-dandy little mug-looking thing. And just get yourself drunk as shit. That's it. That's all you have to do in this game. You just get drunk.
Ooh, the grog is pouring nicely today.
I see you start wobbling here. However, this doesn't mean that you should stop drinking by any stretch of the imagination.
So,
You should just keep on
what would you
going.
like to try?
Just keep on going, no matter what anyone says.
Ooh, the grog is pouring nicely today.
So now, as you're trying to walk out the door, you might find it's hard to get out the door. However, that's not a big deal at all. See, now you want to go to your ship, okay? Now you should try to pilot your ship. Now that you are drunker than shit. You have to remember where your boat is beforehand, because you might not be able to make it there if you don't remember where it is at this point in time. Especially if you get stuck and you start throwing up everywhere and such. So now you start going over to your ship. Everything's fine. It's okay. Even if sharks aren't supposed to be this close to the water, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Your boat is absolutely fine. You can still get on it and pilot it. Like it's just a regular boat. You don't even have to worry about it. Like at all. Everything's fine. Yeah, okay. Just everything's fine. You just want to get back to land. When you get back to land until you sober up just a bit, not enough to re-find your boat that you probably just misplaced. It's okay. And it certainly wasn't caused by the fact that we have such alcohol poisoning that the boat just spontaneously sunk. It's fine. Everything's fine. Look at that. It just disappeared. So it's probably not even you. It's probably just the fact that you're drunk as shit. And that shark has magically disappeared now. So what you're gonna go do, you're gonna go refill back up to make sure that what you saw was a hallucination instead of the actual truth. And as you're drinking this, you're going to walk down the pier toward the siren, mermaid, whatever it's called. If you're looking at those tips, shame on you, then you know they're called mermaids. Shame on you if you did, because I already told you you shouldn't. You have to just find them, hopefully before the shark comes back. Now that you've spawned somewhere completely different, like completely different, you're not even anywhere near being safe on this island, and God knows why you spawned here, but you did. You just want to avoid all the poisonous snakes, or venomous snakes, I'm sorry, and just want to see, first of all, these snakes are tough as shit. Like, you want to run from these snakes. You can headshot one with a sniper, and they won't give a shit. Like, you just want to walk away at this point, okay? That's all you have to do. Just get your bearings. You have to get up to a high point like I just did there to get your bearings. You have to go onto your boat. Now from here, you see this map? You just want to kind of start sailing. You don't need to look at that. It's fine. Now that we're on the boat, so you see, we're just going to start sailing. You need to raise the You need to raise the anchor, and then drop the sails. And you don't even have to worry about it. The boat will do everything by itself. It has cruise control. Like, this boat will be fine. So, You can think about turning it, but it doesn't really even matter at this point, so I just like to leave it dead center and just let it go wherever the boat pleases. I mean, because again, to quote Anchorman 2, it's on cruise control. The boat will do everything by itself. So, yeah. Now, the next thing I'll teach y'all is if y'all need to get off at an island, I'll show you how to do that. Because there's a very specific way you have to get off at islands. And to make sure you get off without, you know, causing any damage to the ship. As we go around here, there's a island in the middle of all these rocks over here. And you'll see that I go ahead and look at the map, and it's fine, because why not? Just want to make sure I know exactly what I'm doing. But you don't actually want to, like, plot a course there. You just want to make sure, like, make sure you have a good mental image of the map. You don't need anything else. So from this point, if you want to go to the island over there, what you should do... No, let me rephrase that. What you shouldn't do is lower the anchor. Because if you lower the anchor, you're going to stop. And you want your boat to be going all the time. So instead, you're going to climb to the cannon and fire yourself out of the cannon. And then just swim to shore. So everything will be fine. Now, if you're lucky, and you shouldn't have bought any voyages or anything if you're following my little guide here, but if you swim to shore, sometimes you'll get lucky and just find chests and everything on the shore, or some other thing like that will happen, or you can swim to a shipwreck or something, and that's how I get all of my money in Sea of Thieves. All of it. Take it from me, your friendly neighborhood maniac. That's the only way you should get money. You know, looking around here, I don't really see anything here, but if you still look out, you can actually still see the boats going. It hasn't lost any momentum, so it's still doing great without you. You see, everything is fine without you. The boat will be fine. Everything is fine. Now, you see those snakes, you just want to run away from them. I think I already touched on that, but just don't even, just run away from them. Now, so we need to go somewhere else, but I want to make sure that the boat's doing good. It should be fine still. And we'll go back to the mermaid when we want to get back on the boat here. Oh. Well, that's probably fine. It only hit a rock. It's fine. Everything's fine. You know, I think I'm done exploring here on this island, or I will be very shortly. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and find that mermaid over there. Ow, my leg. And from this point, we should just get back on the boat and make sure everything's doing fine. You know, everything's doing fine. So we're just going to go ahead and use the little teleport thing and just get back and start plotting a course to the next island. Because everything is fine. Okay, so everything is fine in the boat, obviously. Don't need to even look downstairs, it'll be fine. There's some water in the boat, but that's just because we're sailing. You don't even need to concern yourself about that. I'm not sure why I took that water out. Instead, what you're going to do, you can solve all your problems by drinking them away. Obviously. So you're just going to get yourself drunk again. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. See, now you get the luxury option of bathing in your boat now that it has water in it, and you get to thoroughly enjoy drinking yourself to death in the comfort of essentially like a hot tub. Like if it's warm outside, you have a hot tub. If it's cold, well, then you have a regular pool. So like, yeah, you just want to do that in your boat, and then once it actually starts, like the boat wants to go to sleep, so it'll go away for a while. And since you're drunk, you want to find some land to make sure you don't just immediately die. And then, yeah, you can just sit here for a while. Everything is fine. And that is how you play Sea of Thieves. Thank you all for watching. It's Maniac, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Don't throw up. You can throw up in a bucket and throw it on your friends. I forgot to mention that. That is the most productive thing you can do while on the ship. You should totally do that. It, like, makes it harder for them to see, especially, like, the navigator. Oh, do that to the navigator. Best crewmate right there. Anyway, drop a like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.